first thing to do is measure out your carded wool for the head, and we roll that up as tightly as we can into a ball. Then needle felt the head into shape. Needle felting all around the top half of the head to make that smaller. Pinch the lower half of the head together for the cheeks. And then turn to the side, and we want to felt the front of the face flat. Cut the little beak section from some felt fabric. If you don't have any felt fabric, you can just needle felt the beak directly from orange carded wool. Then needle felt a fine layer of some orange carded wool on top. Carefully fold over the edges. Just flatten it down. I want to build up the back end of the beak, so I'm going to needle felt a little bit extra just at the back, and then a tiny bit more on top over the join. You can use your fingers to help shape it. I'm going to needle felt that now onto the front of the head, just starting the underside, and a little extra yellow carded wool over the join to hold it in place. And use your fingers to just help shape the beak upwards a little. Okay, now let's shape the back of the cheeks. And then looking from above, you can get the other cheek to match. And make your little eye sockets. And then look from the front and from above just to make sure it's even. Now let's make the body. Use your fingers to help shape it. So this is our tail end. And use a stencil sheet as a guide for the size and the shape. So we want to needle felt in the little chest area. And round that off. Needle felting the bottom area flatter. And make the little tail. And felt that on to attach. Cover the join on the underside using a little extra wool. Check the underside is flat so your little duckling can sit up. Okay, now let's attach the head. So position it where you want it, whether you want it slightly to the side or straight on. Using little bits at a time. And then at the front. And spend a bit of time just making sure these little extra bits of wool are felted down so that you reshape the head and the top of the chest area back to how it was. And then I'm going to needle felt all around the neck area to narrow that down just a bit. Use your fingers to help shape that down. I'm just going over the chest area again. Just cutting our little wings from some yellow felt fabric. Again, if you don't have any felt, then you can just needle felt them directly from the wool. Then needle felt some wool on top. And then we can attach the wings. And attach the other wing. Just line those up. And again, I've felted the base even flatter just to make sure he can sit up nicely. For the legs, I've cut my pieces of pipe cleaner to length, using pipe cleaners a similar colour to the orange wool I'll be using, and just shave all the furs carefully off the edges and tightly wrap all the way down. Carefully needle felt along the pipe cleaner lightly, just to keep those fibres in place, and then roll and bend the feet into shape, and then you can wrap a thin strip of wool around the whole of the foot, keeping it flat. Felt. Just bend the feet upwards, and then one at a time you can pin in place. You'll add a little ball over the ends of the legs. Go and make the little flower hat. And that's it, our little ducklings are all finished. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll see you back here soon.